Parmesan for you. I do mine a little bit different every time I do it, but and I use whatever marinara or meat sauce I happen to have on hand. I usually do it after I've made a pot of spaghetti sauce or something like that. That way I use up some of that meat sauce. So that being said, this is delicious. These eggplant came from the farmer's market, an organic farmer that I like to buy from, and they're just tender and sweet and absolutely fabulous. So if it inspires you to stay with me, and I hope it does, go down in that show more box below, go over to my Facebook page, hit like over there, join in. I think we have 36 or 3,700 people over there. Join in on that conversation. And check out my Wild Tree website, where I have all natural, preservative-free, organic products that you can use in your pantry every day and make it a little healthier for your family. Maybe look into becoming a rep and making an extra income. Maybe if you want 20% off every time you shop online, contact me and I'll hook you up. And also remember, I have those sun ovens and they're fabulous. If you mention this video, I'll give you a deal on shipping. All right, guys, let's go do eggplant Parmesan. Okay, guys, so I am super glad you stayed for this. I have these beautiful eggplant from Farmer's Market, and I just love these. This is it's white with lavender and then these dark purple. So I've washed these, and you're just going to cut your cap off of each one. And I don't want to waste any eggplant, so you might have to pull back the stem a little. But eggplant Parmesan is one of my husband's absolute favorites, and I haven't done it for you yet. And I'm going to put a little bit different spin on it today, just because I have this new favorite way to do some of the garden vegetables, especially with an Italian kind of a flair to it. So this isn't authentic, but this is authentic Linda's Pantry. So now that I've got that done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice these in healthy 1/4 inch slices. This is how I like to do it. And then you can salt these just to draw out some of the moisture, but I don't always think it's necessary. So I'm gonna get these all sliced up and I'll show you what I do next. Well, hi guys, now that I've got this all ready to go, the eggplant is cut up, I've got my panko breadcrumbs and my yogurt. This is plain yogurt with pesto. And so I've got my pesto in there. You just do it to what you like as far as taste goes. I'm gonna go ahead and just lightly coat each one of these in that yogurt mixture. Let some of it kind of come off of there. Doesn't have to be thick. And then in the panko, and then over onto the baking tray. And I've got my 3 racks from my sun oven that fit perfectly in my on-the-counter oven, which just was a bonus. We had rain today. It kind of feels, I mean, it's totally fall in the air. But you're just gonna put that on there, and then these racks stack right up so the next layer can go here. And I can get 3 times the amount of stuff in that little oven. So I'm gonna continue to bread and dredge and bread, and we'll put them in a 375-degree oven until they're golden brown. Okay guys, so now I've got the eggplant Parmesan ready to go. We're ready to assemble this, and I'm excited to show you how this goes together. So I've got this Chinette disposable baking dish. It's 7 by 11. I send these up with my husband to his job. You can see all of the eggplant Parmesan. Isn't that beautiful? It's all crispy. I want to bite right now, but I'm not going to. Okay, and so I've got some homemade meat sauce that I did with zucchini and peppers from the garden and some grass-fed beef. So it's a meat sauce, but that makes this a complete meal. I'll make sure you can see what I'm doing. You really can't. And there you go. So as we put down the eggplant, and you can do these however you want. I really enjoy the fact that this recipe is going to be for a few meals, not just 1 or 2. It's going to be for a couple. We're going to enjoy it tonight, as well as my husband is going to enjoy it at where he's at. So I'm going to layer this with cheese. I've got some mozzarella cheese. Because we want this kind of like a lasagna without the pasta. And that's what makes it fabulous. And baking it makes it a little bit healthier. Some more sauce. And because it's it's eggplant parm, I want to say chicken parmesan. That sounds good. Okay. We're going to add down some fresh grated, the highest quality of Parmigiano-Reggiano you can possibly afford, because it is worth it in the end. Eggplant parm, right? Okay. And then grab my, actually I'm going to take this top rack off and get the purple. So we get a couple different. Now this is the purple one. And part of the reason I don't sweat the moisture out of this is because this sauce is on the drier side. I reduced it down pretty good. So I want to make sure that if this releases any flavor into it, that's fine. And these eggplant, I've had them from this farmer and they're fabulous and sweet and delicious. So there you go. And I'm going to bake this off because he said all he wants to do is heat it up. So, and then we'll make us one for tonight and we're good to go. And that's really how you do it. I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven and bake it off for about a half hour. I mean, everything is cooked, but I want to make sure that I get that baked off, and we'll bring you back for the end result. Put some more cheese and some parm on there. Actually, I'm going to put the parm down first because I want to make sure Parmesan doesn't melt as easy as mozzarella. And so I want that flavor in there. I don't want it to burn or over brown. And then some mozz right on top, and there we go. And that's his eggplant parmesan. And I'll make up our other little casserole dish, which is right over here. And we'll get that done. And that'll be our dinner tonight. We're gonna have pasta and a side salad and some beautiful Italian breadsticks that I made out in the sun oven. So I'll be back when this is done. All right, guys, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And this is the casserole we're going to eat tonight. And then the other one, I'm going to let it cool all the way, put a cover on it, and all he has to do is reheat that. So what we've got is this finished off eggplant parmesan. And what I want to do is let it go ahead and set. I had to add a little bit of extra home canned marinara to this. I ran out of sauce, so it's a little saucier, but I want to let things set up and kind of cool down a bit. Those cheeses need to set a little bit, and then we're going to serve it over some absolutely beautiful fettuccine, and then next to a salad with, I've got a, actually it's a, artichoke pesto buttermilk dressing. So if that inspires you to stay tuned, because here we go with the taste test coming up. I just really am excited to give my husband this meal. Anyways, I'm going to take a tiny little bite, he won't miss it, of just the eggplant parmesan, and, well, maybe he will miss it. And then I can tell you about the flavor profiles, what everything added to the mix. Oh, the eggplant is super tender, absolutely beautiful. And we've got both the purple eggplant and the white eggplant. And I've got a little bit of this pasta down here. I'm just going to take a little bit of bite with that and get some of that eggplant parmesan. Okay, big bite, super hot. Got that great salad with the artichoke pesto salad dressing. It's an artichoke pesto buttermilk. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Okay, here we go. Wow. Outstanding. That is so good. Wow. That is really, really good. And I feel better about the eggplant not being fried. And I know some people think that eggplant can be bitter, but this is not bitter at all. This is from an organic farmer. These were really young. They were picked this morning, and yeah. So I don't always think you need to salt every vegetable. It depends on how firm you like them, actually. So get some of that moisture out of there. But I really like this being moist because you're having it over pasta. So I hope this inspires you to stay with me. Maybe help me disguise my handiwork here. I've got this breadstick from the sun oven. I'm just going to put that right over where I took that bite. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And go over to my Facebook page in the description box below. Check out who's over there, and maybe hit that like button. Go to Wild Tree and shop for all natural organic products. And you know what? Most of all, guys, I just want to see you next time. All right, guys.